The next topic is about sourcing and buying in China using social media. Yes, I'm going to be showing you how you can find wholesale markets and factories via social media. You can do this before going to China, or you can do it when you're in China, okay? But it's advisable you do it before visiting China. Now, the first step is when you arrive in China for business people that want to explore, okay? One of the smartest way is to find good factories, and to do so is through TikTok and Instagram. Yes, TikTok and Instagram. Many content creators post videos and pictures showing stores, markets, factories, the location, the name of the stores on social media. In fact, embrace TikTok the more. Okay, because on TikTok, a lot of content creators, a lot of Chinese content creators, both Chinese content creators and African content creators are there in Chinese, and most of them post these shops online. Okay, so you can use the keyword China wholesale markets. China wholesale market on the search bar. You can include Guangzhou fabric market, China bags, Shobe market, and anything that just comes to your mind, any kind of product that comes to your mind, search it on TikTok or Instagram using the search bar. Watch the videos carefully, or you can take the pictures, you can download the videos if you can, all right, and take screenshots. Most importantly, save them on your phone. So take your time to watch as many videos as you can, and observe those ones that display logos and the names of the shops or the markets where these videos are being done. Take a screenshot. Now go to your hotel receptionist, any hotel that you are lodged. Okay, show the screenshots to the hotel receptionist or staff, okay, or any Chinese person that you're familiar with there. Ask them to tell you the name of the market or the store in Chinese. Let them write it out for you in Mandarin. So after this has been written out for you, collect it. This name that they have written for you, give it to the taxi driver that is going to be taking you around. Now, if this name is written in Chinese, it's very fast for these taxi drivers to be able to locate the store, market, or factory without hassle. Okay, if you can have like 5, you can have like 10, depending on the kind of product that you're interested in. Give it to the receptionist, they will interpret it in Mandarin, give it to the taxi driver. Okay, most of the hotels used to have taxis, they have direct contact with some taxi drivers that they can just organize a call and they'll come pick you, they'll give the name to them and they take you straight. In those factories, they are very close to each other, so you don't have anything to worry about. Then that's how you locate most of the factories. The smartest tool, without stress. Okay, even the ones I'm going to be giving you here, give it to the receptionist to interpret it in a Mandarin for you, or you use Google Translate. Okay, use Google Translate. By do translate, translate them to Chinese language, and then you'll be able to have access. Hotel stars are very familiar with most of these factories, okay, and they'll be very happy to help you write or explain the market direction to you. Okay, so please put this one in your right hand. You know, the tell person, I discovered it myself. Okay, discovered it myself, and I found out that most people are doing this as well. You don't need to stress yourself. You don't need to know where the markets are. Explore. Have like 10, 20 different shops that you know about, okay, that you saw on social media. They exist. It's not just for content sake. Those markets exist. I have seen a lot of them myself here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, the next topic we are going to be looking at is smart travel and safety tips. And in this topic, we are going to be exploring how you can avoid being ripped off in China. There are tips to that, and we're going to be talking about that because in China, China is just like Nigeria. You have to be smart. You have to know your way. You have to shine your eye. Otherwise, you will get ripped off at the slightest opportunity that they have. Okay, so China people, they don't get joy, so you have to be very smart. Firstly, before you arrive China, ensure you install your VPN. Very importantly, install your VPN. Social media is blocked. You cannot access WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Gmail. Please, they are all blocked. Google Translate, Google Map, you can't use them. So, but you have to install VPN. All right. There are so many VPN that you can download and install before arriving China, like the Express VPN, NordVPN, or Astral. Anyone that you know works. Some people you already know. Most people know. But if you don't know, you can wait when you get to Shobe or when you get to Shangali. They have stores there where you just see only written VPN. It's for sale. Go, they will install it on your phone for you. They will get you a China SIM card, use it, activate it, and then install your VPN, and you'll be able to enjoy your stay in China. Okay, another smart tip is you have to be very, very careful with your money. Be very careful where you're exchanging your money. Okay, in the list I'm going to be sending to you for manufacturers, suppliers, and shipping agency and suppliers contact, I'm going to include the person I usually use in exchanging my money. He's a legit man. When you use him, you don't have any issue. His name is Elijah Sani. I'm going to include his Nigerian number. Please only contact him via WhatsApp, chat him on WhatsApp, or call him via WhatsApp. If you're in China and you want to exchange money, he will tell you where to see him and how you can exchange. That's the only person I know. Okay, there are other ones, so but if you know people that have people that exchange money, you can get their contact and exchange money. Please only use trusted ATM. If you must use ATM in China, use trusted ATM, like at the airports. Okay, their ATMs are okay, or major banks. Those are the ones you should use. If you are using money exchangers, please know the one that you are using. Use the one that are recommended by your fellow black people that have used them before. Like the one I have just one, and that's the one that's been changing money, because money is hard to get. I don't have strength to be fighting. In fact, I have bought stuffs and they've given me counterfeit money before. So you have to be very, very careful. All right, because there are fake notes flying everywhere. All right. Now, when you arrive the airport, please avoid private cars from the airport. There are taxis, there are buses, there's a train station in that place. Find out, okay? Don't use official cars or private cars. Sorry, private cars. Yes, do not use them, please. So only use official taxis at the airport. There are shuttles there, there are buses there. Or if you have installed your Alipay, use DD app. DD app is like Uber in China, okay, and their prices are not so much. So avoid private taxi or private cars. I actually use a private car. Yeah, there's this big cars that picked me at the airport. Immediately I arrived. Tesla. Yes, Tesla. In fact, that was the first time I entered Tesla ever. Okay. I mean, original Tesla. I didn't know that I was good. In fact, I paid, that was the car that I paid half a million for 3 hours. So please avoid them. You see them running to you. Oh, can I help you? They'll be so nice. They want to, they are taking you to a private car, luxury car, and the money we pay. There are applications that you must have as a business person traveling to China. Alipay, please, you need Alipay for cashless payment, shopping, paying for taxis, buying food. You need it. Okay, I'm going to show you the steps. It's very easy. Follow the steps on how to activate your Alipay. I would write out the step for you. Please follow it carefully and try. I'll even put some pictures, steps on how you can activate it and how you can link it up to your what's it called, your card, your bank card, because it accepts Mastercard. So you need that. WeChat, okay, WeChat is a little bit technical, but when you get to China, get into those stores where they are installing your VPN. Tell them that you want to activate your WeChat. They will put you through. You need this as a business person, because those suppliers you are going to meet, they will need to exchange contact with you. They will need to talk to you. They will need to chat. If they know that you have a WeChat, they will be able to communicate easily with you. So as a business person doing business in China, you have to learn, embrace WeChat. It's a bit technical. Learn. Okay, learn. If you need to go on YouTube to go and see how they activate, how they use, or the process, or the how they activate WeChat, do it. Okay, because knowledge is power. You need Baidu app. Baidu Maps helps you to find your way around China. China is very huge, so you need it. All right, but if you have installed your VPN, you should be able to use the Google Map successfully. Google Translate. Oh, you need this. You need this Google Translate. This Google Translate has helped me with a lot of things. Okay, you should be able to, with Google Translate, you can use the image scan to scan some image and then get interpretation for whatever you need. Canton Fair app, yeah, I've mentioned it before. Please download the Canton Fair app. Here you will find suppliers. You will be able to locate their booths and the factory contacts during the fair. You would get it here. All these kind of suppliers that you need, it is on that Canton Fair app. Okay, you don't need to pay for it. Okay, there are other apps that you can pay for, like the Peter Wholesale app. That one is 100, I think it's $99 per year. So there are suppliers there too, but I would advise you go for the free version. And Baidu Translate too. Baidu Translate, it helps you. It's just like a Google Translate. Okay, so if you have Google Translate, you might not really need the Baidu, but you can still, download the Baidu Translate. It supports text, voice, and camera translation. Okay, so download it from Google Play Store, and if you are using an iPhone, you can also download that. Okay, and they also have the Didi. The Didi is like the Chinese version of Uber. Didi, that's what it is. So you can access it via the Alipay, or you can just download the Didi app on your phone to be able to order Uber, or I call it Uber. You can order the private car. to come and pick you wherever you are. All right, and now you might be wondering, how do you make payment? That is why you need the Alipay app. Just download the Alipay app, open the Alipay. If you want to order the Didi, open the Alipay, click on more, look up on transports or travel, you will find the Didi there, so you can place your order, and you can also book rides and pay using the Alipay app. Please, like I said, I am going to put the simple steps on how to download the Alipay, activate it, link it to your bank. Follow the instruction, it's very easy. Okay, all right. So the next thing we're going to look at now is how you can move around in China using their transportation. Okay, transportation in China is one of the cheapest and the easiest way to move around. Please do not avoid private cars. Like I mentioned, there is the e-bikes. E-bikes are those electric bikes you will see. In fact, it's very common. One really tiny cute bike that most people are using is not so dear like that. It's not so expensive. If you are staying long in China, you can purchase it for like, I think, 200, between 200 and 300 RMB. Yeah, you can get it and then use it, especially if you know you want to go into delivery. You can use the bikes. They are always very easy to maintain and it does not spoil quickly. Also, the buses, look up for the nearest bus station to where you are staying. Wherever you are lodged, search for the nearest bus station, or you ask your receptionist. Okay, another means of a cheaper transportation is the metro. Okay, the metro is very cheap, it's clean, and it is easy to use. Okay, just follow the signs inside the station, you will find your way through. If you are confused, please ask the customer service desk. They are always ready to help you. Avoid rush hours in the morning time and in the evening time when people are going to work and when they are closing from work. It is always very crowded. Mistakenly, I joined them while I was going to the Canton Fair. In fact, the crowd was too much. The only thing that saved me was that there was AC, like the AC was chilling, so I could not really feel it until I got to where I was going to. So avoid rush hour so that you see a place to sit. If you go there when it's not rushing hour, you will really enjoy yourself. You will sit down, you relax, and you would, maybe play with your phone, watch movies or something very interesting. Okay, all right. So it is advisable for you to download the Metro app. Okay, every city has a Metro app. So when you arrive Guangzhou city, if you are going to Guangzhou, download their app on your phone so you'll be able to track when to use the metro. Also, we have the shared bikes. There's a shared bikes. That's the colorful bicycle that you see easily in China. There is the green, there is the yellow, there is the blue one. Please, I advise you use the blue one, because the blue one you can pay using Alipay easily, but the yellow one and the other colors, they use Chinese weird app. You might not be able to maneuver your way, but if you stay long in China, with time you'll be able to get acquainted and know how to use that. Okay, now if you want to pay for the metro, you can pay using your card, Alipay. You can use the coin to also pay. All right, and same thing with the bus. So that is how you make payments. Now for the bikes, you can just park it anywhere you see other people park the bikes after you have exhausted your time. And please note that if you book for 1 hour, you can ride that bike as long as you want. Even if the 1 hour is exhausted, just know that your next ride, you are going to pay for the outstanding. So it's better you stick to the number of time or hours that you book for. Okay, and just park it or leave it anywhere you see other bikes parked. Okay, it's not usually expensive. 1 hour might cost you just 5 RMB. Okay, so it's usually very, very cheap. Now the Didi, which is a China Uber, you can get that ordered for via the Alipay, or you download the app. You also pay through Alipay. It's not so expensive, but it's a little bit expensive compared to metro and buses. Okay, all right, you might be paying around 15 RMB, while for metro you might pay maybe 7 RMB, and for bikes maybe around 5 RMB, but for Didi you might be paying close to like 15, 17 RMB. Okay, so it is not so much, but it depends. If you have a budget, you just work with your budget. All right, so I am going to be dropping the steps on how you can pay using Alipay for your bus, for your bikes, and even for the train. If you are yet to download the Alipay, there will be steps and a link, so you watch a video on how to do that. Okay, all right, so take your time, go through all the informations that we shared here and practicalize it.